Hey guys, Jedi Master Knuzzles here. I just saw, well I didn't just saw it, but I decided to make this video now. I saw the Dark Knight Rises teaser trailer, so I decided to talk about it and theorize some stuff. I'm gonna just jump right into it. I'm gonna talk about Bane. Now Bane is one of my favorite villains of the Batman universe, so we see a good shot of Bane in the teaser trailer, and you get to see his awesome mask and his awesome, mean, evil face. So I mean, not only is it a sweet mask, but you can tell it's very mechanical. I mean, there's a bunch of different nozzles and metallic nozzles around his nose and his mouth and his chin, or mainly his mouth and his nose. And then there's also tubes that run up to the back. So I originally had 3 theories on how he got the venom he intaked the venom, and I'm going with it's actually the first one I ever thought of, and I really like this one, and I really think this is the one they're gonna go with. That the venom is inhaled. It's a gas, because I mean that kind of looks like a gas mask almost. So you know the gas would go through the tubes into the nose or the mouth, and of course that'd make him stronger. I mean it's venom. It might be. So that's what I think. And then I was talking to it about to my cousin, and we got on the subject, and we were wondering, well, where would he get the venom? Where would he? I mean, Bane's a very smart man, but how good is his chemistry? So my cousin did some research, and there was an interview with Gary Oldman saying that there was another Batman villain, and there's going to be another Batman villain, not Catwoman. I mean, Catwoman's going to be in it, but a different Batman villain, way back from the earlier comics, and my cousin found out a villain called Dr. Death, and he was stationed in India, did biological warfare, and messed around with the stock market. Now, we all know we're filming in India, and if I'm right with my Bane theory, Bane's going to be using gas, and again, correct me if I'm wrong. We'll film in Wall Street. So, I mean, maybe Dr. Death is in here. Well, Dr. Death doesn't sound like a Nolan villain, but what I'm guessing would probably be Hugo Strange combined with Dr. Death, and Hugo Strange would probably still want to know who Batman is, and yada yada yada, but use that biological warfare and stuff. Then again, India is probably going to most likely be used for the flashbacks of Ra's al Ghul. Who knows? Anyways, moving on. There was a shot of a man rising out of a big hole pit thing. Now, I would probably say pit, but it almost is like an actual like round circle. I have two. I mean, some people have said that it's Ra's al Ghul rising from the Lazarus pit. It could be. I don't know if Nolan would use that, but I'm not Nolan. So, also, it could be Bruce Wayne, maybe, and this kind of ties in with my Batcave theory, that maybe it's him rising out of the Batcave, maybe he found a way through the Batcave, and again tying in with my Batcave theory, which I will talk about now. Okay, so I have 3 shots that that I'm thinking that might hint that the Batcave is back. There's Bruce Wayne doing push-ups in this, we don't know what it is, but it looks like, if you look in the background, it looks Batcave-ish. And then also the shot with Bane walking up to Batman, and Batman's all out of breath. That kind of looks Batcave-ish. And then with, again, this last shot of the man rising out of the hole, kind of looks a little, probably lesser than the others, but a little Batcave-ish. So the Batcave might be back. And also, with the Batcave, we see that Bane's in there, and if you're a comic book nerd, then you probably know about Nightfall, that Bane figured out who Batman was, figured out he was Bruce Wayne, and broke into the Batcave. Now we just saw Bane in what might be the Batcave. He broke into the Batcave and beat the living Schumacher out of Batman, and then broke his back. Maybe we might get a little Nightfall in this. Who knows? Maybe he does break his back. I'm not saying that I'm going to be too disappointed if they don't put it in, but if they do put it in, I'll probably geek out. Anyways, the last thing I'm probably going to touch on right now is the man behind Batman. And basically, I have I have three little, they're a little smaller theories than the two other ones that I was doing, or three other ones, whatever, how many I was doing. So, the man behind Batman in the shot of, Bane walking up to Batman and Batman's all out of breath. Some people say it's Deadshot, which I'm not, I kind of agree, but I don't know, I'm up in the air about it. I mean, he could be. I mean, Nolan's used minor Batman villains before, but I digress. And then it could be Jim Gordon out of the hospital bed, and I might touch on that a little bit just in here in a second. And then it might be that cop that Joseph Levitt Gordon, I think his name is playing. So it might be those three people. I mean, it's apparent that they're shooting or pointing a gun, and it's not apparent whether it's at Batman or at Bane. But anyways, just for a tiny second, what put Gordon in the hospital? I think it's probably Bane or something like that. I mean, it could be totally something else, but I mean, I'd say Bane. That's really all I have to say about it, other than it was pretty, I was excited. I mean, it got me excited. The chanting was good. Some people say it was more Moroccan for he rises, or it was Spanish for kill, Batman, kill, kill. One of those two, I don't know, it still sounded sweet. That's all I gotta say. So, stay cool, stay safe, subscribe. Oh, also check me and my friend Checker Ty out at a series that we were working on together called the Q Files. I'm sure you'll find it funny. I'll see if I can put the description, or put the link in the description. Anyways, I gotta go, and stay cool, guys.